It was 3 in the morning. Got a phone call from my dad. He was like, I need some help over here at the shop. I was like, nigga, why are you calling me so early? He was like, I just need some help. I was like, nigga, I'll come over there and I will beat your ass if you don't stop calling me. 3:15. Couldn't go back to sleep. So I went over to my bitch's house. Walked in her front door. Saw this little white boy's picture on the wall. I was like, who is this? She's like, that's my little cousin. He's interracial. I was like, bitch, take it off the wall before I bash your head in with it. She took the picture off the wall faster than I could blink. I was like, bitch, go upstairs, we're having sex. She was like, I'm on my period, I can't have sex. Bitch, did I ask you? We went upstairs, had sex. 3 hours later, it was 6 in the morning, walking down the stairs. I kicked her ass down the stairs. She started crying and whatnot. I was like, bitch, get up and make me some breakfast. She was like, oh, but my arm hurts. I was like, bitch, did I ask if you arm hurt? So I kicked her in the head. Her head started bleeding. I was like, bitch, go make me some eggs and bacon. 30 minutes later, I was eating my bacon and checking my Facebook. She came over and said, why do you have so many friends there that are girls? I was like, bitch, mind your own business. She was like, and I was like, she said, she started getting an attitude and whatnot. So I bashed her in the head with the keyboard. She was on the ground crying and whatnot. So I took the monitor and I threw it at her head. Her skull was busted open. She was like, I need to go to the hospital or else I think I'll die. I was like, bitch, walk then. I was like, here, let me help you up. Helped her up, then took the tower and threw it at the back of her head. She started crying and whatnot. She said, I think I have a concussion. Can you take me to the hospital? I said, bitch, no. Let her sit there. Took her car. Drove to my other bitch's house. Cops pulled up behind me, so I pulled to the side of the road. They came up to my window. They said, license and registration, please. I said, bitch, I ain't got no license. I ain't got no registration. They're like, sir, please step out of the vehicle. I was like, bitch, who are you trying to ask me to get out of my vehicle? They said, it wasn't a question, get out of the vehicle. I was like, bitch, fine. Got out of the vehicle. He was like, sir, could you please spread your legs? I was like, bitch, I ain't spreading my legs for no one. He's like, sir, I'm gonna have to tase you if you don't cooperate. I was like, bitch, took his gun and his taser, tased his partner. I was like, bitch, you want me to shoot you? He said, sir, please just drop the weapon. I was like, bitch, I ain't no bitch. You ain't got to tell me to drop this weapon. Unloaded the clip threw the gun at his face. He broke his nose on the ground, got in my vehicle, and drove away. Unforgivable.